I hate how heart gear is underrated. What's this manga all about? Heart Gear is a sci-fi set on a post-apocalyptic world where humans got extinct due to World War III, and now only gears inhabit the planet, and you follow our two main characters, Chrome and Roue. Roue? I don't know how English works, man. I'm just gonna call her Roue. Their goal is to find a way to revive Oji, which is the robot that got executed. The story in the world unravels as they travel the desolate deserts, while also encountering other gear and at the same time trying to figure out the philosophy of what's one purpose of living and the purpose of living, which is the underlying theme of the manga. It dives into that confusing topic of gears having no free will, and even if they do have free will, they are hard-coded and bounded by the orders that is implemented into their core minds, which in their perspective is kind of free will. And one segment, without spoiling too much, is when Commander ordered her soldiers to do whatever the fuck they want and release them from their quote-unquote orders that bounds them. But what they did was just massacre each other, which in some sense it's kinda dumb, but it made sense for them because these gears are specifically made for killing, and if you give them this free will to do whatever they want, obviously they're gonna kill everything indiscriminately. It's literally just like coding, bro. If you tell a computer to print a line of code, it will do that in a literal sense. So seeing this massacre unfold is just goddamn. It really digs deep into the topic, bro. But also the world, breathtaking, bro. The world really reminds me of Nier Automata's empty world just filled with androids and sprinkling a little bit of Metal Gear Rising's outlandish robot, and you get this amalgamation of the world. I love how empty the world is. It just gives this sense of loneliness and surreal peace and calmness to it that gives you this false sense of security of when you just look around in the corner, you just get fucked up by a robot, bro. And the art just enhances it. Looking at the panels feels like I'm looking at a storyboard for an anime, which is a good thing cause fuck, I love the sketchy style that the author's going for. It's a conglomerate mess of lines that form these characters and robots while making sense, and distinguishing it from one another is just amazing. And the scaling and size difference is just jaw-dropping. I don't know how many times I was taken aback with how large and massive these gears are comparing to the main character. Hey, if you've been enjoying the video, why not like and sub and comment down below what is some of your underrated mangas that you know that also need some attention like this one. Elephant in the room. Ecchi. Tolerance for these kind of stuff differ from person to person. Some may not tolerate it and just ruin the series for them as a whole, and some can tolerate it but not affect the series at all. And then there's the Coomers, and I bet you I'm one of them. So like, personally, comparing it to other ecchi-ish manga or Tamaki from Fire Force, the ecchi is not really that into your face. I think it really works well into breaking that pace and gives you this shock and wow factor that you didn't really expect, but it's a pleasant surprise. And for some reason, personally for me, it just made like the scenes more memorable, I guess, in some sense. I mean, because you can't deny hot anime girls with huge tits, bro. It's just in our blood. So enough of me being horny. So the characters, Chrome and Roue. They're interesting characters that has surprisingly depth to them. Personally, at the start, I thought Roue was just a cute girl that's just going to be protected by our boy Chrome. But genuinely, she's more than just a cute girl. I mean, she's literally just 11 and she's already trying to figure out what's dreams and goals that even teens and adults are struggling with. And for an 11-year-old, she has more survival skills than the average human being, which is freaking sick, not gonna lie. And even though she is in this world that's trying to kill her, she still remains wholesome, positive, energetic, and overall a genuine human being, which is very respectable for an 11-year-old. And on the other side of the spectrum, Chrome, which is more of a stonehead, stoic type character, but gradually interacting with Roue and experiencing different types of emotion, scenarios, communicating with the other gears, and learning about the world and his own existence, he gradually becomes more humane, softens up, and gives this Bishonen smile that's just gonna steal your heart. gear.
He said the thing!
So personally, I quite enjoy the chapters where they just chill and talk to one another or communicating with the non-lethal gears. It's really nice way of world building and getting to know more about the thought process of the two main characters with these interactions. So with all those points laid out, why is this manga not as popular as its other competitors? So from the research that I did in the internet, the one repeating statement I've seen is the word high-risk. From all the tweets and statements that the author declared is that his health is really bad at that time, so he had to back off from continuing the series for about 2 years or so. Which, I'm not against that. Always put your health first. You can't freaking draw if you're freaking dead, bro. So, I fully understand that 100%. But, the cold reality is, people are generally going to lose interest in the series itself. Gonna get forgotten. They're going to move on and see what's the next big thing. And thinking the series got axed or cancelled. But from all the forums, Reddits, and other news platform I've seen, something really beautiful. People praising, waiting, glad that the author is doing well. The sheer amount of joy, this relief of the series reviving, even though I stated the harsh reality of being irrelevant and forgotten. Seeing people in the community being happy and glad that their patience was being rewarded. And it was really wholesome in a way, because you know, and I know, that this series has potential. That's why we waited for so long. And to the author, Tsuyoshi Takaki, we'll be waiting. Even if it takes another year, we'll be there, waiting, till we see Roue and Chrome revive Oji. Because you gave something to us, and it's a heart.